Hey guys, welcome back to Fit After 50 and today's workout. Today we are going to be using some bands for an upper body workout. These things work great, they're compact, they're easy to fold in your bag, especially if you're traveling. So if you're in a hotel room, guys, or something like that, and there is no weight room there, these things are great to bring with you. Also, if you're in a hotel room, there might not be a place to tie them off. These things work a lot better when you have a place to tie them off. If you can tie them to a pull-up bar or a post, you can come up with a bunch of different exercises. However, if you're in a hotel room, that might not be an option. Also not an option for me here in this small room. So today's workout is going to be an upper body workout. We're not going to tie these off anywhere. We're going to try to hit everything between our chest, our shoulders, our back, and our arms. So join me for this quick workout, guys. It's 7 different exercises, 3 sets apiece. Let's get going right after this quick intro. Before we do, guys, however, don't forget to give me a like, give me a subscription if you're new here, and I'll see you in about 5 seconds. Hi guys, welcome back. We're going to start off with a standing chest press. So I'm going to use the least resistance on this one. As it is the first exercise, I'm going to kind of use it as a warm-up. So simply put this band behind your back and press out if you're doing a push-up, if you're on the ground, or if you're laying down and on the bench, same movement if you're doing bench press. So I'm going to go for 3 sets of 12 on this one. I'm kind of going to use this one as my upper body warm-up. So ready? Let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and set number 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep good posture. Try to do it the best as you can. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that was set number 1, guys. If you notice with these bends, if you were doing this, sometimes they don't provide any resistance. Obviously, when they're not stretched, they don't provide any resistance. So what we can also do, we can choke up on the bends a little bit. So you give it stretch right away when you start the first movement. So let's get going with set number 2. And I want to choke up on these bends just a little bit, about 3 inches or so on either side. The other thing that you can do if you have shoulder problems, so once you choke up on them like this, you can keep your wrists neutral and you'll alleviate a lot of the shoulder pressure. So once again, let's go for 12. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go for 12. 1, 2, 1, and 2. Let's go. 1 and 2. We're halfway there. Come on. 1, 2. Squeeze the chest. 3, 4, 5, and that's 6. All right, guys. That was our second set. So there was 2 sets of 12. The third thing we can do to make this a little more difficult, guys, is to slow the repetitions. So it's really concentrate for this exercise, really concentrate on pressing with your chest and then lowering it down and also holding the resistance back with your chest. Just let the band snap back. So let's get ready for set number 3. And this one I'm also going to choke up a little bit on the band, and I'm also going to slow down the repetition. All right, so let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and we're going to try to keep constant pressure on that chest. Ready? 1. And as soon as that bend kind of gives in where there's no tension, start with number 2. And for me, that's about here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Keep it up. 8, 9, and 10. We got 2 more. 1. Keep the tension on the chest, nice and slow. And let's go for 1 more and 2. And let it out. All right. From here, guys, we're going to drop down on the ground. And no home chest workout will be complete without a push-up. You can obviously do this without a band if you have a difficult time doing push-ups. If you need a little bit more resistance, you can use this band. I have another band over here that provides probably twice the resistance. For me, this one is quite enough because I have a little bit of shoulder pain. So actually no bands will probably be better. But for this video, we'll suck it up a little bit and use a band. Also, what I like to do, I like to cross the band when I put it behind my back. I've noticed it has a tendency to move around a little bit less when it's crossed. All right, so again, push-up position, and I'm gonna go for, I have no idea how many, So I'm gonna go, let's go for 6. Let's do half of what we did before. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So if you guys notice, the bend obviously does not provide any resistance when in the lowest position. Once we get to the top, it does provide resistance. Once again, if you do want more resistance, you can choke up on the bend when it's on the ground. And since it does provide most resistance at the top, make sure you lock all the way up when we go back. I don't want to see half push-ups, because then if you're doing half push-ups, this thing is completely useless. You might as well do half reps without it. So let's get down for set number 2. I'm going to go for 6 repetitions simply because my shoulders hurt and I don't want to get any more injured than I already am. So let's get these guys done here. And we're going to go for 6, nice and slow. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more. And 6. All right, let's wait it out a little bit. Shake him out a little. We got 1 more set. Then we'll take care of the chest. I wish we could do some kind of a fly. It's a little bit difficult. Like I said, no place to tie it up to. But if you are somewhere where you can tie it up, maybe if you're in a hotel room, you might be able to tie this to a bed, but do not break anything. And then you can do flies 1 at a time. For now, however, I feel my chest is going to be worked pretty well between the 2 different exercises and the 6 different sets of doing a chest pushing exercise. So let's get down on the ground. Let's do 1 more. Like I said, once again, I like to twist this band up a little bit as it has a tendency to move a little less on my back. And let's go for set number 3. And let's go for 6 repetitions 1 more time. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Whew. All right. So that takes care of the chest. Now, obviously, when we're working the chest, we're also working the tricep. So let's finish these off right now by jumping straight into a tricep exercise. Now, with the bends, you can do a variety of things. You can step on it, and you can do kickbacks. What I like to do is overhead tricep extension. A little bit difficult here as this room is really low, but I'll do the best that I can. In order to do these, I actually step behind on the bend, like to leave the bend behind me, bring my arm over my head, and extend out. 1. So that's going to be pretty much it. So we're going to go for, let's say, 8 repetitions on each side. And because we are doing this 1 side at a time, guys, I'm just going to go back and forth. Left, right, left, right, left, right. So once again, we're doing 3 sets on each side with no break between. This is also a time saver. So over your head, don't drop it here. Work a little bit on that shoulder extension and go ready to move up a little bit. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Get a nice stretch on that shoulder. 3, and that's 6. We got 2 more. 1 and 2. Take a little bit of a break because we're going to switch sides. Get your heel onto that bend. Get that bend over your head. Try not to hit the ceiling. Nice stretch right here. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Once again, I'm going to switch sides. You could probably keep this bend, keep the bend on the same heel. I like switching. Kind of gives me an excuse to take a little bit of a break maybe. Anyway, let's go for 6. Ready? Or for 8. What am I talking about? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Lock it fully out. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Once again, if you find this too easy, you can always choke up on the bend a little bit. So this is set number 4. This is the second set on my left side. Let's go. If you're gonna choke up, feel free to do so. Just grab the bend, a little bit closer, and let's go. 1, don't forget to fully lock out. 2, 3, 4, try to keep the elbows still. 5, 6, 7, and 8. If you need to convince yourself that your elbows still do exactly what I just did, just kind of hold on to it a little bit, and then lock fully out. All right, this is the last set, guys. Well, not the last set on this side. This is my right side. Bench choked up, and I'm ready to go. Let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Keep that elbow still and lock it fully out. Ready? 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, I'm going to switch to my left side for the last time. This is back, and I got it. There we go. Come on, Paul, you can do it. Ready? Let's go for 1. Shirts riding up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lock it out. And last 1, and 8. Whew. All right, guys. Well, that was that. So we got the chest and the triceps. So since the chest works the tricep, we finish it off with a few sets for the tricep. Now we're gonna get down to the back. So we're gonna do standing. Actually, let's do some back extensions. Not standing, we'll do the standing ones later. So I got 2 bends over here, guys. One is very low resistance, I haven't used it for the chest. And one is medium resistance that I'm going to be using for the back. So sit down on the ground. Once again, there's no place to tie this off. So what I'm going to do for these back extensions, or these rows actually, is put it around my feet, choke up a little bit, choke up to the point where I have resistance as I start. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of rowing here. So let's get going. We got 3 sets of 12. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep those elbows in. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1 and 2. Whew. So that was set number 1, guys. So remember, when you start this exercise, I know this is not supposed to be loose when you start. I want the resistance right off the bat. So choke up on that bend a little bit, sit back. This is gonna be your exercise position. There's already resistance on it. I can snap this, and you should be your starting position. So make sure you're working all the way through and you're getting the full range of motion. If you don't have any resistance there, that's really not a full range of motion exercise for you. So ready? Let's go for set number 2. Resistance on a bend. I'm keeping my posture as best as I can. I'm going to pull back. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep tension on that back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze. 9. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. 10. Let's go. 1 and 1 more. And that's 2. Nice work, everybody. All right. We're gonna have 1 more set, and just like with the chest, when we're doing the standing chest presses, we're gonna do something very similar and try to slow this one down a little bit to provide some more time under tension. Like I said, we don't have the luxury of heavy weight. We just got some bend. So let's go ready for set number 3. We're doing 3 sets of 12, a little bit slower. Ready? 1, 2, squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on. 9, 10. Nice and slow. We got tension. And 1. Squeeze 1 more. And 2. Perfect. All right. So we started working the back. Let's continue with the back work. Once again, we are going to do a rowing extension type of exercise. This time I'm going to be using singles. So just like we did singles on the tricep extension, we're going to be using singles in this exercise. I'm going to use a lighter band, choke up on it, and basically give me a row, okay? We're going to do 1 leg at a time, guys, 1 side at a time. Ready? Let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, choke up, and let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. Ready? 1 and 2. Switch sides. We're just going to go back and forth. We're also trying to save a little bit of time while we do this. Ready? Choke up on the bend. Hold it however you like, and let's go. 1, 2, 1, and 2, 1, and this is going to be 6, so we're halfway. Let's go. 1, 2, there we go. 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, and we're switching sides. We want to make it a little more difficult. Choke up a little bit more. These resistance bands are made for doing pull-ups, and they probably will not break. Can't guarantee anything. Let's go. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 2 more. 1 and 2. Switch sides to the other foot. Follow along with me. Choke up, and let's go. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 1. That's 4. Come on. 5. Squeeze. 6. Let down slow. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, and that's 2. All right, perfect. Back to the right side for me. We'll get going right away. Choke up, and let's go. 1, 2, 1, and 2, 1. Come on. Pull. 7, 8. We got 4 left. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Back to the left side for me for the last time on the back exercises. Ready? And let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go. 1, 2. That's 6 more. 5 now. 4. Count down with me. 3. Come on. 2 and 1. All right. Well, that was a lot of back work. I can straighten up right now. So just like the chest, work the tricep, guys. This was the opposite. The back work the biceps. So let's finish off with some bicep curls. Let's do 3 exercises. 1 exercise, 3 sets of curls. Ready? I'm going to grab my little heavier band. I'm going to do 12 repetitions of 3 sets. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go. 1, 2. That's 6, 7. Come on. 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2. Woo. Take a little break. We got 2 more sets. That'll be the end of our chest bicep exercise portion of this video. So you guys, if you want to work the long head of your bicep, you can start doing hammer curls. And this works really good with the bands because it's easy to choke up on the band and do a hammer curl. So just choking up, grab it. I like to put my thumb inside the band, and I'm ready for just like this. And I'm ready for my hammer curl. Ready? Let's go for 12. 1, 2, 1, and 2. 1, and that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, one more set, guys, and then the biceps are going to be fried. The next one, I'm going to go back to standard curls. So take a few more seconds, shake those arms out a little bit. We're not using very heavy resistance, guys, and we are also, this is not a compound movement, so your rest period does not have to be as long. If you're doing something like a bench press, a squat, a deadlift, something that involves multiple joints, I would, especially if you're doing heavy, I would recommend resting at least 2 minutes, 3 preferably, 4 probably even better depending how heavy you're going. If you're doing these kind of bendo workouts, if you're not too fatigued with the exercise, 20-30 seconds is plenty of time. If you need to take more, by all means, please do take more. I'm going back to the standard curl, guys, and we're going for 12 repetitions. Ready, good posture, and let's go. Curl for 12 times. 1, 2, 1. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1 and 2. Perfect. All right, so we only have one major upper body part left, guys, and those are the shoulders. If you guys don't know, the shoulders comprise most of your upper body muscle. So I know we like to work on chest and we like to work on arms. However, the shoulders have the most muscle. So if you're looking to get the nice V taper and those nice broad shoulders, make sure you're working those guys. Much more important than the chest and the arms if you want to have the good aesthetic look. So what are we going to do here? Obviously the shoulder press, this is probably the military press, the shoulder press, however you want to call it. This is the standard shoulder exercise. Once again, going for 3 sets of 12 repetitions. I'm going to try not to hit the ceiling, and let's go for 12. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go for 2 more. 1 and 2. Perfect. Take a little breather. We're going to repeat this 2 more times to get our 3 sets in. After that, we're going to do 1 more shoulder exercise, and that's going to be it, guys. We are going to be done for today. Shake it out a little bit. I kind of like to do this for some reason. I don't know why, but it's kind of fun. Anyway, let's get going to set number 2. If you need to choke up on a bend, choke up on a bend. You can put the bend, you can have the bend being really loose between your feet, so you can leave more of the bend on the ground also. This will give you more resistance in the upper body. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 2. Push it, come on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1 and 2. All right, we got 1 more set, guys. Once again, these are probably, I think they're called pull-up assistance bands, guys. You can find these on Amazon all over the place. There's 4 different bands. I think it comes with red, black, purple, and the green is the heaviest one, the hardest one to stretch. I'm not gonna leave a link down below. Just go on Amazon and just type in the search bar, pull-up assistance bands, resistance bands. There's multiple companies that sell these. They go for about $30 or $40 for 4 of them. This is what I'm using. They're generic, nothing particular, not affiliated to anybody or anything at all. Just what I use here in the basement. Let's go for 1 more set, guys. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. Ready? 1 and 2. Whew. All right, well, that's like the mainstay shoulder exercise, right? The other one, sorry about this nose thing. The other one that we can do is a reverse fly. So we're going to be in the standing position. I'm going to put this band. I'm going to use this at the least amount of resistance that I can, because this is pretty hard for me. And I'm just going to basically without a bend, I'm just going to try to do this motion right here. So it's a reverse fly. 1 and 2. Back of the shoulders, guys. Very, very important if you want to try to avoid being hunched over. Kind of like I am. I started working on this exercise more and more, and I've noticed over the last several months that my back is getting straighter and straighter. So follow along with me. Like I said, for me, it's not going to be a lot of resistance here. So let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Maybe I should do this on 1 leg exercise. resistance. I need less resistance than I already had. So one more time, guys. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. We got 2 more. Ready? 1 and 2. Whew. Yeah, that's definitely tough for me. No reason for me to choke up on it. I would like to choke up a little bit on this because I don't have any resistance at the bottom of the movement. I like to start with something. However, that's one of the problems with bands sometimes. As I'm holding there is no resistance on it. So it is what it is, guys. Let's get going with set number 2. I'm going to try to get a little better grip on this. Choke up a little bit. Provide some tension at the very bottom. And then bring it up. Let's try it out. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1. There we go. That's a little bit better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1 and 2. Oh yeah, that's more than enough resistance for me. We got one more exercise, guys. It means we're almost done. I'm almost done. We're almost done. If you guys enjoyed this exercise, please leave a like, leave a comment below. It's important to me. It's important to the algorithm, apparently. I don't know these YouTube rules very well. But leave a comment below, leave a like, and if you're new here, you did enjoy this workout, don't forget to subscribe, as workouts do come out every Monday and Thursday. Having said that, guys, let's get going with the last set. And we're going for 12 repetitions one more time. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 1, and push it. 2, 1, it's a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, and 2. Whew. Oh, I am done. I almost tripped over there. That just basically means that I'm tired, guys. Thanks for joining me at Fit After 50 today. We did not work the core today, but if you do want to see a core workout, there's one hovering around above my head right now. Check that out. There's core workouts that range from 2 minutes to I think 10 or 20 minutes. If you have the time, do the 20-minute one. If you don't, do the 2-minute one. Thanks again for joining me at Fit After 50, guys. My name is Paul. I'll see you every Monday and Thursday, and I'll see you during the next workout.